so we can show you how to do it proper.
So people will know how?
Yeah. Like, we make that joke all the time. We should just do it for real.
Oh, shit, I can't turn that on just yet.
No, you can't turn that on just yet because we're live.
What is going on, everybody? Frankie here for the Bakersfield Gentlemen. We are here at Columbus Lounge, my brother and I, in beautiful Bakersfield, California, on an actually decent feeling day today.
Nah, it's warm out there right now.
Is it?
You been here too long.
Yeah, it was good when I got here.
It started and all of a sudden just ramped right up, and it's like 95.
Oh, there we go. Boom, popped up.
Yeah, we popped up.
All right, so I got that going over there.
Yeah, so right here, so I'm off-centered.
Yeah, I've been trying to get a hold of Trina. Oh, look at that! I put a picture up of HVC cigars I'm smoking today, and HVC already liked it and commented on Instagram.
That's some pretty cool stuff right there. I did not put up my warped picture. I just got super distracted behind me. Sorry, that lady just murdered her son. Not in real life. Not in real life. Don't worry about it.
Titans.
But nonetheless, let me get to the comments real quick. Chris, how you doing, brother? Hope all is well. All is well over here right now.
Chris, I'm going to be spending a weekend away, if you will, and I packed my Vince Savannah Club shirt. So
it's a good call.
Yeah,
it's a good way to rock it out. I like that. Lee, how you doing, brother? How's it going? Oh my goodness, it's good to see all of you already. I'm gonna take a swig of this.
Well, let's start that video so we can get into some stuff.
You didn't even let me. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Step on my toes. I'm starting the video, guys. Do me a favor, share it, and we will see you right after this. Really,
I don't know. There's ideas, and then there's ideas that James comes up with, and it's like those are the ideas that get us into trouble.
And that's the kind of stuff we need sometimes. Especially what we need is some Vamp t-shirts, just like Chris put in the comments. And yeah, we got to figure out when we're getting over there. Yeah, that would be a fun event to go to too. We should plan that out ahead of time. Put the word out there. Maybe get a crew from Bakersfield together. Let Southern California know that there's an awesome spot to smoke out in Ridgecrest. I think that would be a good thing to do.
If I'm not mistaken, both these people are going to be at Stogie Fest. First of all, Leslie, how you doing?
Hey.
And Chris should be at Stogie Fest as well, not only as a good friend, but he should be out there repping his line of stuff, yeah?
I believe we will see Bamf Cigars there.
Don Olivan will be out there as one of our vendors, so cannot wait for that. I gave you guys, that is November 12th. Starting at 5 p.m. over at Casa Tequila, you guys. It is $50 a ticket. That will get you your entry, your dinner, a drink, 2 cigars, and, of course, access to all the great deals from all vendors that we have coming out. And there's going to be over 10 different vendors out there, you guys, so you're not going to want to miss out on this event. November 12th, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Now, that's a soft 9. Now, 9 p.m. does not mean it's over. You have to leave. It just means the vendors are going to be gone because we are doing this actually in the bar right next door to Cigars and More. And they start turning it back into a bar. So all the food tables will be gone. The vendor tables will be gone starting at 9. And then, of course, they'll start all their music. So even if you don't like that kind of music, you guys are more welcome to stay outside on the back patio, get your drinks. They do have an outside bar as well. So you guys can definitely get a hold of that and stay there if you'd like in the back. Tickets will go on sale, I believe, October 1st.
Yes.
And you can either call in to Cigars and More and reserve them for will call at the door, or you can come in the shop and buy them there as well. So whichever way you want to do it, we'll make sure you guys have tickets for that.
Yeah, Richard, we wish we could have you there too, brother. But maybe next year. Maybe next year. There's always hope, and we're gonna make it bigger and better every time.
Adam, we need to talk to you after the show about your winnings. You know, we're still having that difficulty getting it across over the UK. So message us after the show so we can talk to you about what we're going to do for you.
Yes, please.
And don't forget, you guys, next Friday, a week from today, 2 p.m. sharp, starts our 4-year anniversary show of doing this live for you guys. I mean, it's been a crazy 4 years. A lot has been getting done. A lot has been put on hold because of COVID, but we've been doing our best to bring you this show every week. And we hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as we've been doing it for the past 4 years.
Oh, yeah. It ain't slowing down anytime soon. We are not stopping. We are adding awesome things to it. We do have some big plans for the next year and for everything to come from now on. Thank you, Joseph. I really do appreciate that, brother. Kern County Cigar Fest was that is KC Cigar Fest was last week.
Kansas City?
Hogs Head Cigar Fest in Herman, Montana this Saturday. What is boy to do? You go to both. You get to all of them, I guess. That's a lot of Cigar Fest right there, so that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
What do you call it? What was I going to say, though? Yes. Try to toggle it right, but
all right, I'll take over then.
Take over.
You guys, I am smoking the HVC Edición Especial 2015. This is a San Andreas wrapper with Nicaraguan binder and fillers. I'm really glad to be smoking this cigar today because this was the next step in our responsibilities kind of growing over at Cigars and More. I put in an order, our first order for HVC in a long time. We actually hadn't ordered them in a while. And this is one cigar that I really wanted to bring in. So Michelle told me to go ahead and take the reins on this. You know, he gave me his full trust. And I ordered a bunch of HVC cigars to bring into Cigars and More. So we should have some here at Cigars and More Bakersfield. And, of course, she'll take some down to El Segundo and Valencia. So if you guys are looking for HVC cigars, you guys are going to want to stop in at a Cigars and More. Give us a call as well. I did order the hotcakes and the other one, its counterpart. I forget the name of it. As well as some of their other core line stuff. So
the cold bread, I guess.
So and I got this guy as well, the Edición Especial. So lots of stuff going to be coming in from HVC. I'm very happy to bring them in, as well as all the other lines that we've brought in have done amazingly well from Haram & Solomon, Aganor. So hopefully HVC does just as well as those other companies. Lost and Found series. You know, these have all been doing great because of you guys supporting us, supporting the shop, and supporting those brands. So thank you guys very, very much.
Maybe next month for the grand. Oh my goodness, Chris, that's an awesome idea. Hit me up. I bet you we can get the whole band together. I think the models, us, the actual jazz band, which is wonderful. I love those guys. I know I can get their information. I have it somewhere. Mm-hmm. Get me a date, and we will figure out if we can make this work. The only thing I know is on the 1st, I've got a wedding to film.
Yeah,
you got to be there too. I already locked you in. You're trapped, along with Joe, who was there at the last event we went to for Vintage Havana, and I know she would love to go back. Maybe get her her husband JD to come too.
Yeah,
I think we can get a pretty good. We might have to rent some sort of party. God damn it, some sort of party bus. Ever had a mishap with a torch?
Yes,
a couple times. Not like it exploded or anything, but I almost lit my hat on fire once.
Sometimes the jets don't fire off properly, and it's actually like a nice splurt of fire. That's always scary.
Awesome.
That's happened before. Sometimes the fuel mixture that's in there is, I guess, too rich, and that thing will be just a straight welding torch, and then you got to really dial it down. But yeah, I've had mishaps with the torch, definitely.
My biggest one is that not turning off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like for instance, this guy in the back has this button right here that you press to turn it on and off, and you let it go. But a couple of them have these like push buttons that you slide forward and back, and you let it go. It's supposed to turn off.
Yeah.
And a few times I've had it where it took a good 10, 15 seconds to turn off. So if I would not have noticed that and say set it on the table or something, well, there's a lot of magazines on those tables. There's coffee cups. There's a lot of things you don't want to light on fire.
A lot of things you don't want to light on fire.
That would not have been the best.
And I will put this out there now, you guys. As you guys can tell, I'm a big fan of orange lighters. These are my two that I have. I wanted to get the Neanderthal one from Romacraft, but we sold out of it, so I wasn't able to pick that up. So if you guys have any orange lighters that you guys want to trade, let me know, and I will find something to trade for it. I'm a big fan of orange when it comes to lighter. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm a Texas Longhorns fan. I don't know. But if you guys have any orange lighters you'd like to trade, let me know in the comments or message me personally.
Nothing wrong with that. Go Horns. Good team, good people. Matthew McConaughey, alumni from it. So, you know what? Good stuff. But speaking of football, the fantasy league is in the next week, and I'm losing. I'm down 30 points right now.
Who scored 30 points on you?
It was it was his quarterback. It was one player. So Brady's still scheduled to get me like 24 or something.
Still, 30 points is a lot of points.
That's a really good. So far, I'm still ahead though. What it says, projected by 6 points. So I'm in favor to win by like 2%. So I can't freak out yet.
We did a 6% switch. I was favored by 5 and on underdog by 1%.
What?
Yeah, because his running back, receiver, I forgot which one. McKissick did a lot better than he was supposed to do. And so that kind of the bet for me right there. But it's okay. It's one player.
One player.
I got plenty of time.
Got plenty of good people in that arsenal. Roy knows what's up. Go Horns. There you go. And Tom saying just use matches. Well, see, I love using matches. Much prefer using matches and cedar spills than the torches. But for one on this show, it distracts me a little bit more.
Right.
Although I gotta start using more. It's just better. It tastes better.
You know what? Matches are great. They are, but you know what? I've been so spoiled using these. I just use these.
The only time that I prefer these is when we have the the event in Texas where you can't use matches. It's just so impossible. Everything is windy. It's outdoors, so you have that light little breeze even when it's not super windy outside.
Right.
Matches can be great, but sometimes you can't, which sucks because I think it's better.
I'm just going to put this out there right now for you guys that have had the HVC is this and especially y'all. This is straight up gingerbread.
Gingerbread.
Yeah. Like I cannot get that ginger and cinnamon, nutmeg, and yeast flavor out of my mouth right now. This is just 100% a gingerbread stick.
Okay. I can see those flavors going very well together.
Yeah, no, it tastes phenomenal. It just so reminds me of a gingerbread.
So then you need more of those cigars for the holidays, and you're gonna need actual gingerbread. I think because I know everybody the gingerbread men and the houses and stuff. But gingerbread itself, really good gingerbread, just delicious. And you know what? You need some lightly spiced eggnog.
I mean, there's a little bit of wood in there, but there's definitely that. Man, it just tastes like straight up gingerbread. I think maybe a pumpkin spice latte.
I'm not going to judge pumpkin spice. It has its places, and I think coffee is where it kind of shines. Mm-hmm. I don't know many other things. Like you put pumpkin spice in a pumpkin pie? I don't know. Maybe. Is that a thing? Where does pumpkin spice actually fit? Because it's not everywhere. It's not this pumpkin spice beer, pumpkin spice jerky, pumpkin spice. You put it on top of
double spicing?
Yeah, I don't understand any of that stuff. But in coffee, sometimes it works for me. Mm-hmm. Like I'm a cheap guy. I love my French press. Thank you again, Doug. I love good coffee, but I'll drink any coffee. So I'm at the gas station. They have those little single serving creamers.
Oh yeah,
yeah. And I'll get like 7 of them of pumpkin spice. No problem sometimes. Richard, his Bic lighter struggled to get the job done that windy patio. I remember that, brother. We did have a few torches thanks to Cigars and More on Rosedale and Trina.
Yeah.
And that would have been a nail in the coffin without those. So thank you very much.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good cigar. I'm smoking the San Cristobal Elegante or El Hegacia. Elegancia.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
Tom said that. Yeah, Tom, this is tasting amazing. I've always been a fan of HVC cigars. That's another reason why I really wanted to bring them in. Plus, a lot of people are asking for hot cakes and want to make sure we're able to give the people what they want because,
it's a good cigar.
We don't. Someone else will. I just can't have that. I want you guys all at Cigars or More. So come on in when you guys are in town.
Don't just try to gloss over the fact that you just judge my pronunciations. We're in Texas, and you're trying to ask for cups. And who's like, I said cups in Spanish.
Yeah, it was a little difficult. Unfortunately, the poor house cleaning girl, she didn't speak any English, and I was trying to remember my Spanish, and it was not working well. I was trying to ask for body wash too, because they give you those like full size pump bottles inside the shower, and the body wash on ours was out. So I was like, "Oh, I need some more body wash. Can you help me out?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh, body wash." And I don't think that translated as well as I hoped for. But eventually we got body wash, so that's good.
Yeah, see Tom digging those hot cakes. He's at work right now, so can't smoke anything right now.
Happens.
No worries, it happens. Fred, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. And Adam is a big fan of that pumpkin spice in a latte. I agree with that. See, I think that's those places where it really fits.
Fred and the guys out in Ridgecrest, as well as everybody else that has a deliverable or a mailable Patreon package, should be receiving something mid next week. So make sure you guys look in the mail for that, because there's a cigar in there that I want to celebrate with you guys.
Oh yeah.
For a 4-year anniversary. So if you guys are going to watch it, if you guys would smoke that with us, I would appreciate it.
Yeah. Or just think about us while you smoke.
That too.
Some people put pumpkin spice in carrot cake. Okay, there you go. That's something that sounds interesting. Yeah.
Interesting.
There's not a whole bunch of things that I see it going well in.
I'm a big fan of carrot cake, though.
Oh yeah.
I love carrot cake. Especially when it's done well.
It's it can be really good or it could be really disappointing.
But I do like a lot of the cream cheese frosting. I'm a big fan of having like more than you should on top of it.
Yeah, it seems like you're just using it as a spoon for the cream cheese frosting.
Correct.
Yeah, it's like what was that? There was a comedy that I used to watch. Oh, on 30 Rock. He had these like little tiny bites of bread and he was just throwing cream cheese on top of it.
Yeah.
It's basically just a spoon at that point.
Yeah.
We had no, I won't go into that story right now. Tell that
so
another time.
This cigar is burning really well too. It's got a really nice white ash building right there. Good solid burn line. Fantastic draw. Little light of a pack, but good smoke output as well. And again, the flavors to me, they're just taste like biting into a gingerbread man.
So it's staying pretty well then.
Yeah.
All right, I like that. And you know what? Those flavors, the gingerbread flavors, carrot cake, I think desserts right now, we're gearing up for Halloween.
We are.
It's 45 days away from today.
It is the second most important holiday of the year.
Yes, it really is. You have 4th of July.
4th of July.
And then you have Halloween. Maybe in the middle of there somewhere, like, I don't know, Easter or something. Like, it depends. Just got to be justifiable.
Being raised Catholic, we were always taught that Easter is the most important holiday. I mean, yes, Christmas is up there, but without Easter, we would not have a religion. I beg to differ. I think without Halloween, we wouldn't be here either.
I think Halloween's really where it's at.
Yeah.
And actually, I had a crazy idea in my head that I don't think we'll ever do. Maybe one day, because we did try to do a convention a while back. It just wasn't meant to be at the time. It was a lot of fun, but to keep it going, we gotta have more time and more patience, and that's something I'm working on. But I was thinking, instead of what we did before Halloween,
I hate to tap this, but I'm going to
do it.
We're tap this, guys.
You could have held on longer.
Could have. It's a solid white ash, though, you guys. That's a really good job from this one. Has been sitting in the humidor for quite some time too. So just heads up.
But I was thinking, I have a name for it too, the Halloween Hangover Con, the weekend after Halloween. So everyone's like, "Oh man, I'm sad it's gone. To wait a whole another year." No, you have one more chance to do all your Halloween stuff.
See, I've always been a big fan of putting Halloween the last Friday of the month. I know the 31st is, Halloween,
traditional,
but
whatever.
I really hated it when you're a kid in school and it's on a Wednesday or a Tuesday. Then you got to go to school the next day. Yeah. I think they should always put it on the last Friday or last Saturday of the month.
I think you're right with Friday, so the kids can enjoy their costumes with their friends and stuff. Yeah. They make plans like, "Oh, I'll pick up the kids and take them to our house this year," or whatever. And then the parents or the non kids, all the adults and whatnot, can plan their stuff around the weekend too. Because there's a lot of people out there who have time to hang out for Halloween still, or who really want to, but can't do it on a Tuesday.
Right?
Would love to, you can't. It's really hard. The plans over here for Halloween are at a 0 right now. I had a place booked in Vegas. I got a suite over on Fremont, so really hoping to do that. It's not looking like it's going to happen this year.
Yeah, plane tickets are like $300 out of Bakersfield and $150 out of LAX, and I don't want to deal with LAX.
Yeah, and the
and the flight was now, like 10 hours.
There's no direct flights unless you get up there all of a sudden to like $500.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And I don't want to make that drive right now. It's not great. But you know what? It's still going to be a good time here in Bakersfield. There's still awesome stuff to do. I think any town you're in, there should be some awesome Halloween stuff to be able to do. after Halloween, there's going to be a Preserve Halloween Festival in Irvine in mid-November. So after Halloween, I'll still be celebrating. Exactly. See, there we go. That was kind of like my idea. Just another shot in the leg of spooky before you have to give it up.
We definitely need a second Halloween in the middle of not the middle of the year, but 6 months after November. So what would that be? So December, January, February, March, April. So May. We need a second Halloween in May.
That would technically be Frightmare for us.
Is that why they did that?
Maybe.
Good job, Lloyd. That was smart thinking.
Maybe, yeah. I like that idea a lot, though. I mean, we could do one here in California still. Checking in to do 4-pack and 1 single work for a raffle. I forgot to get tickets. And do 4-pack, 1 single. Okay, so we got to get you some tickets.
Yeah, Tim needs some tickets.
Don't forget that, guys. If you get your cigars over at Cigars and More, you can call in too if you want to order some. Every 5 cigars you purchase, you get 2 raffle tickets.
My finger got really close and it got really hot.
What are you doing? What are you thinking?
That's like it's on fire.
Well, it is. It's a little fire. You're fire bending right now.
I am.
Controlling it.
I'm the last avatar.
You're like that one dude who gets his liver popped out every day or something. I forget the name.
What?
Prometheus.
Oh.
Yeah. How do you forget Prometheus? It's one of the names of the accessory companies.
Yeah.
What do you call it? So, yeah, get your tickets. We do a raffle every Monday. And
congratulations to Ryan for winning last week's.
The first one that we did, starting this new one.
He will be in this weekend to pick up his prize.
Any cigars you want.
Yeah, we used to do a specific brand per week, but we found that some people just don't smoke certain brands, and only a couple people would do it, and then they would win every time. So this way, any brand of cigar you like, every 5 cigars you buy, you're going to get 2 tickets. Yeah. If you come in and you show us that you follow us, and by us, I mean Cigars and More Bakersfield on Rosedale Highway, on Instagram or Facebook, you're going to get an extra 2 tickets. So plenty of chances to get tickets. I mean, that container was like half full.
It was awesome to see that. I love everyone participating. A couple guys, would get that one more cigar. And usually there's some good deals already. And then just pick up a couple extra and you're good to go. You got a chance to win some extra stuff. I think that's what's the word I'm looking for? That's a win-win right there.
Yeah.
You're already getting a great deal because the prices are great over there. Then you're getting a chance to win more stuff later on. You can't beat that. I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. How's your cigar taste, Mike?
Very nice. I'm having Warp, by the way, guys. I don't know if I went into that. I didn't even bother to look at it. I just wanted to have a cigar and relax with you, with all of you watching today. It's been a long but good week, a sad week for me, really, because we're back here, and I want to be back.
Yeah, just yesterday I posted that picture of me and Lauren that you took when we were leaving from the airport here in Bakersfield. And I was like, holy crap, there's already a week.
I think if I counted from that drink till Sunday, because I didn't drink, no, I guess Monday morning, technically, when we stopped drinking, I must have had a handle or 2. There was a lot of drinking.
So less than last time.
It was less than last time. It went down, because we didn't have everybody there. Yeah,
we're missing a lot of people, which was really sad. But at the same time, it was great to see the people that were there. Allie and Egan, Chelsea, Rhodey, and Brienne. They were there. We got to meet some new people like Trudy and Leanna and Emily. Oh my gosh, I'm going to forget her name.
A lot of people.
Yeah,
but
I apologize.
Caroline,
there we go. That's the one.
And there was, oh my goodness, Nicole and Jen Stone and a lot of others.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I don't remember everybody's name, because there's a lot of new people, which I'm so happy to see. And not even new to the event, but new to us.
I was really worried because at the first beginning of our little cigar meetup, I mean, we were there a couple hours early, but I was afraid that we weren't gonna get many people to come because it was half capacity basically. But by the end of the trip, we had actually bought about 15, 20 cigars from the other lounges we went to, and we came back with 10. So we handed out a lot of cigars. Handed out a couple to Emilio Rivera, which was great.
Yeah,
I saw Smoke with Toke
coming in. How you doing, brother?
On YouTube. Don't forget, you guys, if you guys want to see a notch up in prizes for next week's 4-year anniversary show, you guys got to go over to our YouTube channel, subscribe. Excuse me. Subscribe to it. Get your friends, your family to subscribe to it. You guys, we really want to bump up those YouTube numbers. So if you guys help us get to that, we will be giving away full boxes of cigars. So if you guys want boxes, got to help get us up there. You guys have done a fantastic job on Facebook. And now we need to bump those numbers up on YouTube. And then after that, we'll work on Instagram. But for right now, you guys, help us out on YouTube. Get your friends and family to follow. Make sure you follow. Help us out.
100%. Yes. Oh, let's get those numbers going. Again, you don't have to watch there.
No.
It just helps us out to get those numbers going up. I saw a good turnout for the cigar smoking on the patio. Definitely get the next one too. Appreciate that, Richard. Yeah, I thought we had a huge turnout by the end of it. You know what we're gonna do though? I think we got to push it back a little bit. Like we'll show up like 7:30 instead of 6.
Mm-hmm.
This way, no one feels they got to rush over there, and then we stay there until you just can't stay any longer until I'm too tired to hang out. It's a great friggin' time.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you don't go for the event, if you guys want to hang out for that Saturday, hard to get parked. I'm not gonna lie, because the event fills up the entire place.
Mm-hmm.
Come on down. We have cigars. We got drinks for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do my idea. I'm going to make Bakersfield Gentleman. I'm going to ask Lloyd if I could use TFW on there. Drink counter shirt. So every time you take a drink, a little marker, so you can keep the memories.
I like it. I like it. Yeah, it's got to get that permission from Lloyd. He is the actual trademark logo.
I would love that. I would love to be able to do that. Yeah, we stayed at it pretty much till we passed. Yeah, at least I could remember all of Saturday night. Friday night was a little more on the sloshy side, from what I can recall. I blame Lauren and I blame Richard for that because he busted out those flasks and they're badass flasks. So got to participate. Got to keep up. Needs to be a cigar counter shirt too. That would be a great one. I think I would like to make that for the buffet over at or the bar, the all you can smoke cigar bar for
which is going on today.
Which is going on right now. If you guys want to hop over there, $29.99 and as many house blends.
Adam says he's going old school. Got the pipe out right now. Very nice, very nice. Color in the cigar with ash. It was great for ash. Oh, so basically you draw a big cigar and you have different mark off for how many cigars in each one. You color in gray. A
little more,
I like that.
A little more until you reach your goal.
So like your fundraising thing, the thermometer.
Yeah, that would
cigar.
Be awesome.
That's a good one.
That would be really cool. We got to figure out a good number on that shirt to like.
I would put 5 cigars, and each cigar could be broken down into 3 for every third.
Oh, so you have a 15 count.
15 count total.
Nice. Well, you go 20 though, so you have a 20 count box.
That too.
Just in case, because that's like a standard box size. I know there's the 10 counts or 12, 25. It's a 50 count box out there too. Yeah. A couple of them. But I think 20.
There's got to be a little spot for the date.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. I like that. I like where your head's at. So you could do. I would say break them like 5 cigars, like in a little box, and a little bottom there to put the date and where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
And then each cigar is broken into 4. So that's 20 cigars. You fill up the box. Or you empty the box, technically.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like it. That's a great idea. That's Paul, right?
Is there a cigar called Lucky 13? There is a Asylum 13.
There's Asylum 13.
I don't know if it's Lucky 13.
Yeah.
That sounds like a cigarette brand from back in the day. I will have to check on that, but I know there is the Asylum 13, which is huge. It's a good cigar, but it's just like 2.5, 3 hours of smoke time for one cigar.
Easily.
Is it?
Huh.
That was a thing in the 60s.
Did not know that.
You call it. I do not have good cigarette knowledge, though. I'm not going to lie. I know a lot of guys that like, I started with cigarettes, and then I liked cigars better and kind of moved over there, or they'll do both. Never had that experience, really. I've had maybe 2 cigarettes in my life.
When I first got my Mustang back in high school, and I turned 18, I think the year after I bought it,
buy yourself a leather jacket and a pack of cigarettes.
I thought I was super cool, and it was when you could still buy cigarettes in California at 18. And I had 2 packs of cigarettes. I had Marlboro Reds and Marlboro Menthols in my glove box. I'm cool just in case anybody wants to smoke, they can have one.
God.
Never opened the packs. Matter of fact, I think they were in there for like 3 years until I just tossed them.
Like, I guess these aren't happening now.
Never opened them.
18 years. I bought a pack of cigarettes and some lottery tickets just because I could.
And I
didn't even get drafted. I don't know why I signed up for that for. Yeah. Thanks a lot, government, making me sign forms I don't want to. Anyway, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah. There was the whole what you can now get just because you turned 18.
Exactly.
Same thing for 21. Our buddy Ricky Bird, his son just turned 21, so he got him a handle of alcohol. I forget which one he did. I think it was a rum of some kind.
Huh.
He did that in a badass Star Wars, because it's a Star Wars family, a badass Star Wars collection set.
Yeah.
I was like, that is just a great way to celebrate 21, because you're an adult now, but you shouldn't give up. See you next time, Rude. You should not give up your childhood passions.
Right.
You don't grow up. You don't stop playing because you grow up. You grow up because you stop playing.
Right.
So keep it going. Brian,
Okay.
how you doing? Fuente utilizes the 13 in some of their brands. I believe. Yeah. I just gotta. I'm drawing blanks. The only one I can really think of is the Asylum at the moment, but I'm sure there's other ones that definitely do that.
I swear, for some reason in my head, I see the word lucky and a unicorn horseshoe.
That sounds familiar.
For some reason that's popping into my head. I don't remember why, but for some reason that's popping in my head.
So I think we would get in trouble for using 13 in California.
Yeah,
because gangs. Well, the cartels. And
yeah.
Actually, there was a Vice. Like Vice gets to do a lot of stuff that other people don't get to do, just because they're Vice. They got a good name behind them, and people will talk to them for some reason. Like, oh, here's us cooking meth. Watch us do it. Here's us smuggling drugs into the U.S. Watch us do it. But other people have talked bad, I guess, or talked against the cartels, like on Twitter and stuff, and they found those people. And they did not make it.
Oh, they had that Mexican rapper, whatever, singer or whatever, forget his name,
on stage.
And he is at a bar talking shit about the cartel, one of the head cartel guys, drunk off his ass, but still, you got to watch it.
Don't do that.
Especially when he's over there in Mexico and he's just talking shit. And next day, they roll up on him and just blah, blah, blah. And now he is no longer on this earth.
So, yeah, and I believe 13 is one of the numbers they like to use. So, I would love to incorporate that into a cigar. I think it's cool.
Well, it's for the Mexican mafia.
Yeah, it's M. Yeah.
You need to watch Blood In and Blood Out more.
Whatever. Oh my! You need to not watch that every week. Try that one.
Blood In, Blood Out, Tax Collector. These are weekly movies.
Actually, I'm gonna watch Tax Collector.
That you guys have to watch every week. I mean, they're just that good, guys. They really, really are.
I enjoy it. I enjoy the hell out of it.
But while we're talking about a couple movies that I like to watch every week, if there's a movie you guys watch every week, let me know. I don't care what it is. Let me know.
What is a back-to-back movie to watch all over again? Oh, it's my once a week ritual. Got to watch it. There's plenty of them out there,
and everybody's is different.
Yeah, for different reasons, for whatever it might be. I was actually watching gosh dang it, what was it called? Return of the Living Dead again. That one or some zombie movie, it seems to be one of the once a week happenstance for me. It might not be the same zombie, but it's a zombie movie.
Gotcha.
Smokes with Toke coming in with a hot one right there. Don't be a menace in South Central or drinking your juice in the hood.
Do we have a problem?
Love that movie. That is definitely a cool watch that once a week.
That ain't your baby. It ain't. Well, ain't that some shit? Drops and goes on.
How do you know you're pregnant? I've done it 18 times. Or whatever it was.
Yeah. Toothpick was hilarious.
The whole, oh yeah, swallow a toothpick. Oh man, that was a really well done movie.
That was
dumb funny. My back-to-back, Top Gun. Top Gun is a great one. I still haven't. Wait, has it come out yet?
I haven't seen part 2. I haven't heard much about it.
Did it come out?
I thought that
remember. Was this coming December for some reason. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
13 stripes on 13 on the flag, 13 arrows, 13 stars.
13 arrows in the grip of the eagle.
Yes. 13 stars on the U.S. symbol. Gangs. Oh, okay. I agree with that.
Where I completely agree with that, by all means. Unfortunately, in California, especially Southern California, where that 13 means something completely different.
They do not care. They do not care.
They do not care.
But I agree with what you're saying.
Yes.
All I know is that one of my favorite podcasts was doing research to because they will go into like true crime, and one of them was going to be talk about the cartels, and there are Southern California people as well, and then they did a little more research and a little more, and their form of podcast is true information mixed with their comedy because they're comedians, and they're like, I don't think we can do this. I think it's just I don't think they'll enjoy that kind of humor.
Yeah,
and maybe they would.
Unfortunately. Oh. Sorry, guys.
What do you call it? Cheech and Chong, Up in Smoke, Return of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Phantasm, Die Hard. The list goes on. What music do you guys like to listen to while you smoke and unwind? Man, there is a lot of like classic rock that goes on while we're here, and they'll put it on. Myself, I don't usually listen to music and smoke, because I'll be watching something visual while I'm smoking, or I'll ignore the TV altogether. It's just background noise at that point, and I'll work on the computer, or I'll play some pool right here. This is the pool table, guys. It's just the cover, really badass cover though. Yeah, it's a rarity that I listen to music and smoke. Sometimes I'll have a podcast on. I like that. The Grinch is, I love the Grinch. I don't care what anyone says. The cartoon version, not the newer one, which I don't think I've seen yet, but the 30-minute version, or the Jim Carrey version, friggin' hilarious. I love that movie. That's not just a holiday movie for me. I can watch that any time of the week. I'm gonna touch this up just a little bit because I see it starting to fail on this side. There we go. We're talking about the flag cigars for Warriors. That is a good call right there. Put that on screen right there. Do not forget, guys, Cigars for Warriors, donating cigars to people overseas in the military, in active military zones, or in country or out of country in third world countries for a year or more. So they'll take care of the people who deserve it the most right away. And they do a great job of it, guys. They send cigars, they'll send magazines, cutters, lighters, humidification, everything you might need to enjoy your cigar. So I think it's awesome, people. And that's another good one too, Paul, right there. Cigar Rights, cigarrights.org. Sign up, be a member. You can get your year. You can get a lifetime one. They have some great stuff there. You also get some cool stuff for signing up, which is nice. But it does go to help fight for our rights as far as cigar smokers. There is a new tax being talked about and going to be voted on, which is not good news for us. I don't want to go into it too much right now because I need more details, but it's pretty much they're sneaking it into this bill. I won't go into it further just because it's going to make me mad, but definitely need to support cigarrights.com or .org, excuse me. Whew. Good cigar, by the way. I am a huge fan of Warp. This is good stuff. I don't think we talk about it enough. There's a lot of brands out there that we need to talk about more on the show. We could use your guys' help for that too. If there's a brand or a smoke or a company or whatever it might be that you guys think like, hey, you got to bring it on the show more often, let us know, and we can do our best to get it on there more often. There's plenty of them out there that we could definitely go more into detail with. There's plenty out there that deserve more attention, that deserve more spotlight, and we are going to give it to them because that's what we do. That's what we want to do. We want to get good cigars in front of you. We want to talk about cigars you guys like, maybe other cigars that are similar in the palate, or at least if you like this, you might like this one as well, strength-wise or flavor or wrapper, whatever have you. And the best way to do that is to start with the ones that you guys know you like and that we can try them or that we could try them again. I became an ambassador for Cigar Rights of America a couple of years ago. Great organization. 100% agree with that. They work very hard in tandem with the PCA, which we were sitting at a media-only panel while we were at PCA last time talking about some of the hurdles and how we, as individuals, as consumers, we definitely got to get into it more, but we've got to get the local brick and mortars to sign up as well. Because if we have a power of small business together like that, because a lot of shops are small business, they're mom and pops. There's a lot of families and generations that go into making these places run. If we can get all of them together, or the majority of them together, to really push it, let's get together and make this happen. There's more of a voice to say something. There's plenty of us who smoke. I know it's not the biggest number out there. It's like 2 to 2.5 million U.S. Citizens consume cigars on a regular basis. By them, that's like once a month. And then us, as we all talk on the show, probably quite a bit more. But together, we can do a lot more than individual. And they will help you. They'll help you get your voice out there too. They've got letters to your Congress and senators. They've got updates on a regular basis on the website. They'll do Q&As. They'll be on this show from time to time. We don't try to bug them too often. They are busy people, so we can't have them guest spot on here all the time. But there's plenty that we can do together. And one of the main things is to back up organizations like Cigar Rights of America. I think that's a wonderful idea. Whew. you wanted to stop by and say hi. I had a work meeting. No worries, Tom. I'm glad to see you. Even for that little bit, brother, you can watch later, or I'm glad to see you right now. Hope you have a good cigar later. I am smoking again, Warped, while I'm enjoying. I don't know if I'm enjoying it, but it's decent right now. It's this Rockstar Juiced. It's a new one. It's all right. It's not bad. I'm not going to say it's super great, but it's getting the job done. It's cold. That's all that matters right now. So let me hear in the comments, guys, what is going on for the weekend. Thank you. I love this mug. I think I've had it for almost the entire show since we've been, at least since we've been here at Culebras. This is my mug right here. And if you guys want to be cool and send me mugs, I collect coffee mugs. Any ones you can think of. I got the awesome one Doug made us. This is a tumbler, but it's still for coffee. I put my cold drinks in there as well. If anyone wants more info, can always PM me. I'm happy to answer questions and help sign them up. Organize a sign-up drive at their event store. We have we have to stand up or they will rip our rights. That's absolutely true. We got to stand up or they will take those rights away, little by little. And I was talking about this with Carlito the other night, how it's not just focused on ourselves, you know. I know sometimes it doesn't sound like it makes much sense, but you go from cigar rights to all of a sudden, okay, well, what else is bad for us? Too big of a soda is bad for you. You know, I understand that. Too many hamburgers is going to make you sick. But at the same time, I should be allowed to eat as many as I want because I'm a man and I love my hamburgers. There we go. Sorry, guys. I think I cut out there for a second. I'm checking the other camera. I'm still wonky right now. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Did Pariah steal their logo from your mug? No, the Skull Candy logo is honestly it's pretty normal here in California. But then again, I don't want to give too much away. California Dreamin' will feature more California related stuff. I mean, as you know, we're on volume 1 right now. We've got some packs left. There's more to be sold. So if you guys want to get a hold of yours, do it ASAP because we're not going to make that blend again. You will not get that band again. You will not get those 5 packs again of California Dreamin' volume 1. Volume 2 will roll around, 3 and so forth until you guys tell us to just knock it off, you know. Then maybe we'll stop. I'll think about stopping. But the goal is to keep pushing those and to make a better cigar every time. Make something new, make something unique. And we want the bands to be just as unique as California itself. As much as California needs to change in certain areas, I still love this place. It's still home. I'm not going to give that up anytime soon, regardless of what else happens out there, you know, politically or, you know, economic changes and all that. This is still home right here. Whew. But no, there's no hashtag copyright laws. This was a Dollar Tree mug, all right? They can't stop me from using it. In fact, little tidbit here, guys, if you want to know, the products that are not like name brand, like you can buy a small bottle of Windex from the Dollar Tree or stuff. They also have their own brand of stuff, like random like cookies or sodas and stuff. All of those are pretty much safe to use in movies if you want to. Those companies will not stop you one bit.
I love the promotion.
They don't mind it at all. And
just don't use any Disney.
Don't use anything Disney.
Now, here's something that I learned from a lawyer. And this actually makes a lot of sense to me now. Sorry to interrupt you. But I know we were big advocates of being on Art's side when my father was suing him for copyrights.
Yeah.
And then, you know, a lot of people get upset with people like Disney for suing little guys that are using their stuff. What I did not realize is that if you don't go after every single one of them, you can't go after any of them. Oh. So if you refuse to enforce your copyright law, you lose the ability to enforce that. So you cannot pick and choose when and where you want to go after them. If you don't go after all of them, you can't go after any of them. That really changed my thinking on, oh, okay, I didn't understand that. So the
difference between Arts and the Disney one is that people are literally using Disney characters, names, and logos. Well, his was a different one that just looked a little or sounded a little similar. That's a big difference in my book.
It is a big difference, but at the same time, had they have not enforced their copyright law on that, they could not enforce their copyright law on anything. So whether or not they wanted to, it could have very easily had just been the lawyer saying, hey, we need to go after this, or we lose the ability to go after stuff like that.
Fair
I did not know that, but he's a lawyer for that kind of stuff. And he was in the shop the other day, and we were talking about it because the other guy actually knew art. And we were talking about how to change the logos.
Yeah.
And he said, if they don't go after every one of them, they can't go after any of them. So, I mean, even though that sucks for art, and I feel bad for all the people that get in trouble for that kind of stuff, I now have a different understanding on where they're coming from. I
think that also explains why YouTube's copyright infringement law or AI is so strict.
Mm-hmm.
If it just catches something or if it looks like something. I had a few buddies who have had music that they have gotten permission to use, like for their intros or their background music for whatever they're doing. They've been flagged, and they have to go through the whole arbitration of like, hey, no, I had the rights to this. Let me use it.
That's why they shoot John Ward in the Benz.
We've never had issues with that. They've always been cool. So take that copyright. No,
but I did not know that. So next time you guys want to get mad at the big guys for going after the little guys, just understand that if they don't, they'll never be able to. So that would just open up a big old floodgate of stuff for them.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
And we're all going to be owned by Disney or Amazon soon anyways, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Disney to just buy out the cigar companies and all of a sudden
call from Mickey Mouse. You
have the Tony Starks. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. I would smoke that. I'd probably try that out.
Now I do follow this guy, and I'm sorry I forget his name, on TikTok, and he does a lot of cigar stuff on TikTok, which I like. But everything he says, like, I disagree with him. Mm-hmm. And he had top 5 comic book characters that smoke cigars, and obviously Wolverine was number 1. Nick Fury was number 2.
Hellboy.
Hellboy was number 2. Nick Fury was number 3. Number 4 was The Thing, and number 5 he had on there was Storm. And, I had a big issue with that because you could not leave out Howard the Duck, and you could not leave out Lobo.
I could leave both of them out.
Also, I believe Cable and Bishop also smoke cigars from time to time in comic books.
Well, if they're all X-Men right there, you said, or at least X-Force or whatever, X-People, X-Individuals. I pick Storm still. You already have Wolverine. Why do you need Cable or Bishop for that matter? They're not that great.
Cable and Bishop are awesome. And how are you going to leave out Lobo?
Lobo?
Yeah.
That guy? Black and white character? Whatever. I don't care. No, I'm just kidding. He is a cool
Howard
character.
the Duck?
Howard the Duck is all right. You're making some good points here, but I like Storm. All right. And I think people don't talk about it. There's a lot of ladies who smoke cigars.
There are.
You got to have a little bit of representation in there, right? There's got to be a little bit of a catch in there because I've met plenty of Sisters of the Leaves who could talk circles around me about what we do.
Mm-hmm.
And they are very friendly about it, very knowledgeable. And you look at Cigar Vixen, Cigar Chase Fire, the Cigar Attorney in New York. I love her, by the way. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, you weren't there yesterday. I don't know if you follow her or not on Instagram, but her name is Summer. She's a local realtor here in town, but she also smokes a lot of cigars. Beautiful. She's tatted up. She's awesome. Anyway, she's on Instagram, and she smokes cigars. And she came into the shop yesterday, and I'm like, I know this girl. And so I was like, that's Summer. So I looked her up. And I was on Instagram. I was like, so not to be creepy internet stalker, but are you Summer? She was like, yeah, I was going to ask, are you the Bakersfield guy? And I was like, yeah. She's
so you creepy stalked.
And she creepy stalked right back. She's like, I follow you. I was like, I know, I follow you too.
That's fair.
So it was really cool to meet her yesterday. She came in, did a nice little tour of the humidor, picked up some sticks, picked up some cigarillos. So really, really cool chick. So, yeah.
So the internet stalking actually goes well sometimes.
Yeah, it goes both ways. I did not know that.
That's awesome. I like that. Dapper putting out the Madrina Shade. Yes, I cannot wait to try that. I've not had it myself yet, but I'm going to as soon as I can.
Obviously, you guys know that the La Madrina is obviously a fantastic cigar from Ian.
One of my favorites.
I mean, he does use his Cubanesque style of blending.
Pre-embargo.
Pre-embargo.
Pre-embargo Cubanesque style of blending. Definitely talk to him about it. He won't laugh whatsoever.
No.
No. That's a whole story. You got to rewatch that episode from forever ago. We got to get back on the show soon.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
But other than that, I think we're going to wrap it for today, guys. That brings us kind of to the hour there. But I hope you all have a great weekend. Again, Warped is going very well. You're having that HVC.
HVC is still fantastic. Still great flavors out of it. Again, to me, you guys just tasted not so much anymore. Actually, it's transitioned into more of a spice and wood.
Okay.
But definitely those first, probably the first half was definitely just like a gingerbread to me.
Nice.
Don't forget, today, tomorrow, and Sunday, we have the all-you-can-smoke cigar buffet over at Cigars and More. $30, all the house blends you can smoke from open till an hour before we close. You have to light the last one. That's the only caveat there. But do and take advantage of that. It'll give you a good chance to taste different cigars, different wrappers, different blends, different manufacturers. Great opportunity to kind of get out there and see what you like and what you don't.
Yes.
For every 5 cigars you do purchase over at Cigars and More, every week you'll get 2 raffle tickets. And don't forget, next Friday, a week from today, you guys, is our 4-year anniversary of doing the show. We have some amazing prizes to give away, so make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And join up to the Facebook supporters if you want an extra chance to win. If you want another chance to win, you can join our Patreon members. If not, you can go to the Bakersfield Gentlemen Facebook page. And if you guys have a birthday in October, put it in our contest.
Yes.
And if you guys want a chance to win the Best Ash contest, go to our group, Cigars, Whiskey, and Beautiful Women. Join the group and post your Best Ash over on the first picture posted. It should be pinned at the top, so
yeah,
should be pretty easy to find. It's a picture of Ashley smoking a cigar, so very easy to find.
Very easy. And Diana, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Jeff, glad to have you on here. Happy 4th of Friday to you as well. Going for that Casa Cuba, always a good call. And we will see you guys next time.
Yeah, see you guys Monday.